Hare Krishna. We are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto number 4, chapter 21, text number 50. Please repeat. Natya bhutan idam nata. Natyam bhutam idanata tava jivyan sasanam prayanarugo mahatam prakriti karunatmanam natya bhutam idanata Tava Vijan Sasanam Prayanurago Mahatam Prakriti Karunatmanam. So we're going to read now word by word. Na, not, ati, very great, adbhutam, wonderful, idam, this, nata, O Lord, tava, your, ajivya, source of income, anusasanam, ruling over the citizens, pragya, citizens, anuragaha, affection, mahatam, of the great, prakriti, nature, karuna, merciful, admanam, of the living entities. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. O dear Lord, it is your occupational duty to rule over your citizens. That is not a very wonderful task for a personality like you, who are so affectionate in seeing to the interest of the citizens, because you are full of mercy. That is the greatness of your character. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. A king's duty is to give protection to his citizens and how you pronounce this? Levy. A king's duty is to give protection to his citizens and levy taxes from them for his livelihood. Since the Vedic society is divided in 4 classes of men, the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras, their means of livelihood are also mentioned in the scriptures. The Brahmanas should live by spreading knowledge and should therefore take contributions from the disciples. Whereas a king should give protection to the citizens for their development to the highest standard of life, and he can therefore levy taxes from them. Businessmen or mercantile men, because they produce foodstuffs for the whole of society, can take a little profit from this, whereas the Shudras, who cannot work as either Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, or Vaishyas, should give service to the higher classes of society and be provided by them with a supply of the necessities of life. The symptoms of a qualified king or political leader is mentioned here. He must be very merciful and compassionate to the people and see to their prime interest, which is to become elevated devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Great souls are naturally inclined to do good to others, and a Vaishnava especially is the most compassionate and merciful personality in society. Therefore, we offer our respect to a Vaishnava leader as follows. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Only a Vaishnava leader can fulfill all the desires of the people. Vanchakalpataru. And he is compassionate because he is the contributor of the greatest benefit to human society. He is Patita Pavan, the deliverer of all fallen souls, because if the king or the head of the government follow in the footsteps of the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, who are naturally leaders in missionary work, the Vaishyas will also follow in the footsteps of the Vaishnavas and Brahmanas, and the Shudras will give them service. Thus the entire society becomes a perfect human institution for combined progress to the highest perfection of life. Can I have a water? Okay, we want to repeat the verse. Nityabhutam idannata tava jivyanusasanam prayanurago mahatam prakritim karunatmanam. O dear Lord, it is your occupational duty to rule over your citizens. That is not a very wonderful task for a personality like you, who are so affectionate in seeing to the interests of the citizens, because you are full of mercy. That is the greatness of your character. So, Hare Krishna, good Sunday to everybody. It's a good time to start the day here in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so here we are continue with the verse from yesterday, where the citizens of the kingdom of Parikshit Maharaj, they were talking to him and telling him that they were very fortunate to have such a king as a Prithu Maharaj, because he was always preaching. Remember yesterday was always preaching the glories of Krishna. Means he was not putting himself as the greatness, but he used to give he used to put Krishna as the main person. So here the devotee continues saying that, "O dear king, is your occupational duty to rule, but it's not such a nice task for you." And then this is why Srila Prabhupada explained the Varnashram Dharma, that there are 4 divisions of men done by Krishna. One is the Brahmana, who give knowledge to the society, to the rest of the other ashrams. Then there is the Kshatriya, who is the ruler, and give protection to the citizens and protection to the cows and the brahmanas. And then there is the Vaishyas, who are the ones who were cultivating the land and doing some kind of business, interchanging different kind of foodstuffs, as Srila Prabhupada say here. And then there are the Shudras, who are the workers, the person who serves the other ashrams, the other level of the society. But doesn't mean that the Shudra, they were less, or the Shudras, they were privated. They were not accessible to the higher knowledge. The knowledge was for everyone, and the king was making sure that everybody was getting devotional service, were elevating themselves until the level of rich Goloka Vrindavan. So Prabhupada explained that it's not a great position to be a king. And also Prithu Maharaj, he was very compassionate. He always wanted to help the others. But in this case, he need to fulfill the post of to be a king. So we can, everything, this is why we put Srila Prabhupada in such a higher position, and Srila Prabhupada is our Acharya, and even in the Parampara, he has a very, very great position. Even we have Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Jagannath Das Babaji, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, a powerful preacher. Then we have Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that he was following. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was more into Namahata, into family preaching. Then Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati took the, how you call, the post, when they're running, they take the, he took charge of the movement continue the parampara. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he established a lot of temples and was very strong in the preaching of the Brahmacharya. Even when he was young, he was, I think, 15 years old, so he went to Calcutta to open a club for Brahmacharis in Calcutta. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was a very powerful preacher. He did very good in our parampara. And then Srila Prabhupada comes, and he's the one who combined both. The temples that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was created, and the Namahata preaching, and the family life. And he's even Prabhupada said that you are a Grihasta's Brahmachari. So this is why we are a lot in depth of Srila Prabhupada, because he is the one who gave the knowledge for this time without diluting all the knowledge, but he made this available for everyone in this time, in the time that he started in the 60s in the US. So he went to America, and then he did all the tasks of the Varnashram Dharma. In the beginning, when he was alone, he used to cook himself, and he used to wash the plates, the work of a Shudra, okay? But he's doing for a higher purpose. He used to cook, and he used to invite people, the hippies used to come to the temple, and they eat, chant, and they go, and Srila Prabhupada was washing the pots, washing the plates, doing a Shudra task. And then he was also, I don't know if Vaishya, but maybe he sold some books. And then he did the work of the Kshatriya for a long time, because he need to manage his movement. Even when he went to America, he was 70 years old. So he said, because it's the same position of King Prithu here. Because of the necessity, the urgency, Srila Prabhupada, he took charge of his movement. And he was with boys and girls who didn't know anything about anything. And once, when Srila Prabhupada he wanted to register the society, ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So he was writing the statement to make this, to put this in the government as a society. And then Srila Prabhupada put their International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and there were, just a few hippies there with them, 10, 20 hippies with him. So Srila Prabhupada need a lot of signatures to send to the government. Even some of the ladies, when they saw Srila Prabhupada written there, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, some of the Mata said, "Oh, so cute," so cute, because they were thinking there is one old man here, one Swamiji that is very good, and he's registering in New York, in the US, his International Society for Krishna Consciousness, so they didn't know the plan that Srila Prabhupada had. So Srila Prabhupada at that moment, so he has to do the service or the duty of a king. This is why he was waking up 2 o'clock in the morning to write his books, because he knew that those books they're gonna be the base of the Krishna consciousness movement, with the books that are going to save the society. Because the Vedas are very, 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 very vast, and you can get, drowned in the Vedas. So he wanted to write the books to tell us what exactly we need to do, and he need to do it simple. And also he didn't know if he's going to last a lot in this world. So this is why Srila Prabhupada, you can read the Bhagavad Gita, and every page that you read Srila Prabhupada's book, he condensed all the Vedic literature, all the aim of life in every page, because he didn't know how much he's gonna last in this world. So this is what the Acharya does, because he saw that there were many Bhagavad Gitas that we are not glorifying Krishna, they were not helping the people. So he wanted to have something simple, practical, with objectives that is going to let the people of this planet Earth in 1960. He wanted to be very specific. This is why Srila Prabhupada wrote the books. Okay, imagine that somebody tell you, you are gonna die in 2 days. So what you do, you bring all the families and you say, okay, I have this bank account and this is the name. So you write down quick, write down this, and then I have a property there. Okay, and then you write down, and then I want to complete this, and then I need to do those payments. I need to, I have this, I have that. So you need to quick give, okay, I'm gonna tell you, okay, how you need to behave with each other. In 2 days you need to organize all the family. So imagine the urgency, all the instructions that you need to give. You need to give the instructions that are exactly and practical. You cannot start to talk philosophy at that time. You need to be practical and tell exactly what you want to do. So this is what Prabhupada did. This is why we follow Srila Prabhupada, because he's a living example of the Vedic literature. There are, most of you are Indian, there are 33 million of demigods, so you can dive there and you can be drowned there, and then you can be completely lost in this, and you are not gonna get the essence. Even the Vedas, were written for other yugas. People were living thousands of years, and they have even more attention. And now with the social media, you say, you need to make a video maximum, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, because people don't have more attention. So Prabhupada, he knew all this, so he put all the philosophy to help us in the book that he did. But he wanted to retire. He wanted to create this is why he created the GBC. he created the governing body commission to give to his disciples the movement, and he wanted to do his work as a Brahmana, as a pure Brahmana, giving knowledge. Yesterday in the verse we say that the people were happy and they feel grateful, they feel fortunate to have Prithu as a king because he was doing both things. He was a king, but he was a devotee preaching the glories of Krishna all time. So the Brahmanas knows that the more important thing is to give the knowledge to the people. So this is why the Brahmanas, they were independent. The Brahmanas were not working for anyone. This is why the Brahmanas can go, for example, they were the kingdoms and the Brahmana used to live in a hut and they were not getting any pay, so used to live by donation. So anytime the Brahmana can go to the kingdom and say, you are doing this wrong, and I don't care because I am telling you the truth, I don't care because you cannot fire me because you didn't hire me. You never hire me, I am independent. I come and tell you what you need to do. If you want to hear, otherwise no, but I'm not depending on you. I'm gonna tell what I need to tell you. Because if somebody is paid, you're gonna think twice. Instead to say something, maybe he's gonna like what I'm gonna say, he's gonna fire me. Okay, this is what the Brahmanas are completely independent, so they can say the truth, and they are living by the donations. But the king explained here that he needs to charge taxes to organize the society. And here in the translation, it says that it's not the body say, the citizen, they say, even you are a Brahmana, it's not a worthy position for you to be a king, but still you are doing it. So then Srila Prabhupada, you see how he was doing service of Shudras, and then of Acharya, and then Brahmanas. When he created, but the devotees were not ready. Imagine that some people are 30, 40 years in the movement, but Prabhupada was how many years? Like 14, 15 years in this planet, right? So he was a short time. So the devotees, they need to learn very quick, but because they were very dedicated, so, and then Srila Prabhupada, they could get very quick what the message that Prabhupada is giving. This is why now the GBCs are in charge of traveling in different cities and the temples around the world to see that the spiritual standard is fulfilled. Sometimes some people think that the GBC need to come to solve the problems of land or some property or something, but this is more the work of the temple president. But the GBC, they come to see the spiritual atmosphere, if they are following the principle, devotees are chanting, if the deity has been well attended, if there is Mangalarti, if there is sadhana, if the children are taken care, the families, that the women are protected in the temple. So this is the real purpose or the real duty of the Brahmanas. So this is again we say that it is the position of Srila Prabhupada, who is somebody who, got all the philosophy of the Vedas, all, and he put in three words. You do this thing. This is Srila Prabhupada, who created the sandwich. You know the sandwich? Who created the sandwich? Somebody online. Who created the sandwich? Okay, who created the sandwich? Maybe French? maybe the Russians, the Germans, the Italian, the cheese, the pizza. Okay, somebody knows who created the sandwich?
No, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Nobody knows. Okay, Sri Prabhupada is the creator of the sandwich. Haribol! Srila Prabhupada gave us a sandwich. You know, sandwich have different features. On the bottom, there is bread, right? Okay, the bottom bread is the sadhana and the Bhagavatam class. This is the bottom bread. You know the bread on at the bottom, they need to be more thick because the bread is going to hold the whole sandwich. Okay, the sadhana and the Bhagavatam is the bottom bread. And then the top bread is the Bhagavad Gita class. So before we go to sleep, we remember Krishna. And in the middle, what put in the middle? A lot of Seva. No me, please don't put me, don't eat me. My name is Seva Swaroop. So in the middle you put a lot of Seva, as much as you can. Okay? So, bottom bread, Sat morning program, Bhagavatam, top bread, Bhagavad Gita, in the middle a lot of Seva. This is our process. And Srila Prabhupada gave this exactly. Even Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, they were chanting 64 rounds. So Srila Prabhupada went to the West and they say those guys they're not gonna chant 64 rounds, never. So then he said 32. And then he said, okay, minimum 16. This is why is the word minimum, because originally it was 64. So then Srila Prabhupada saw, it's like a doctor. He saw, America, the boys and the girls, and he thought, those guys, they need to give a lot of service. You need to be the mind engaged. Because I used to go with my Guru Maharaj, Pataka Maharaj, I used to go to the pandas, to the Namahata programs. And there are devotees sitting there for 10 hours. The people were sitting there in Bangladesh, in North Bengal for 10 hours. They were hearing 2 classes, Bhajan, Kirtan, speeches, arti, and still there, and they were, when we traveled with Guru Maharaj, the last thing we were putting, the devotee Namahata, they were having the movie, the Hare Krishna movie. And also this was, like a summum bonum for them, so to see the movie and to see the devotees. So they were sitting there for 10 hours. But in the West, you cannot have, one guy sitting half an hour is too much. This is why the Bhakti Vrikshas with India is 2 hours, but in the West it's just 1 hour. The people don't have patience to hear that. So the idea is that Srila Prabhupada came to give the exact doses of medicine that we need. This is the more important thing. Imagine you are very, very sick and you get into a pharmacy, a Ayurvedic pharmacy. There are thousands of medicine there. And this medicine can save you, but what to take? You don't know. There are thousands of pills. Those Those are the Vedas. You can be liberated by the Vedas, but you get bewildered so much. So then Srila Prabhupada came, imagine, one row from 1 to 74,000. So one row, and then, on the horizontal from 1 to 74,000 cans of medicine. And you see from there down another 3,000. So there you have everything there. What to take is very difficult. But Srila Prabhupada is the one who said, no, okay, let me see you. Okay, this one, row number 1742, take 2 pills in the morning. Okay, and then, then you don't have attention, so the last tea, and then the self gratification, this and that. Okay, take this 1 pill, and then take the other pill. So this is what is Srila Prabhupada for us. Is the perfect doctor, the one who gave the exact medicine. Because when you go to the pharmacy, all the pills look same. Also, all the temples in India, there are many temples. All temples look the same. All is marble. There is an altar. Maybe somebody different in the altar, but the people don't know. And there is the open administration, and they're offering, they're giving prasad, selling prasad, there is a darshan. Who knows? This is why when some friends or some devotee or people who start to know Krishna consciousness, he say, I will go to India. I say, oh, wait. You cannot go to India just like this. You go to India, you put, a black cloth in your ear and in your eyes, and you say to the guy, take me to the ISKCON temple. Don't see anything else. Some people say, no, I would like to have some yoga. I have some friends, they came completely confused. One time, I went to Thailand, so my wife told me, you please buy a phone. Okay. I am 62 years old. Then, when I used to go to buy shoes, you remember, to buy shoes, there are 3 types of shoes. The red, black, and white. Okay, you buy one and Haribol. You need to buy t-shirt, there were 3, 4 t-shirts. You buy this. And now, there is so many. I went to buy the telephone for my wife. Because you cannot get in trouble with your wife, okay? So you need to follow the rule, follow the boss in the house. So I went to Thailand, and there was a big place, the cell phones. Okay, so I go there, okay? And there was small shops, like 20 feet by 20 feet. And in one shop, 500 telephones. 500 telephones. And in the next shop, another 2,000 telephones. And next shop. And then I see everything. I didn't buy anything. Because it's true, you get completely confused. You have this, how much is this? 17, but no, this is 4G, this is 5G, no, this is the battery, no, this is the megabyte 342, but then 1033, and then this, have that, Hare Baba. I say to my wife, I didn't have the time to go, sorry, but I really was completely bewildered, completely lost. So this is those are the Vedas, like this. The Vedas, one guru, his name Mudabettu Prabhu, he said, you can find everything in the Vedas, in everything in the Bhagavatam. The problem is to know where it is. So this is why Srila Prabhupada is the greatest and our Acharya. This is why we debt our life, how to say? We are in debt with Srila Prabhupada because he really saved our lives. He gave the exact medicine. So in all his books, the Bhagavad Gita is very practical and they go to the point. The Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, even with the Bhagavad Gita we can survive. We go to spiritual world just with the Bhagavad Gita. So this is the importance of the Acharya. So this is very related to this verse that Prabhupada need to do a Kshatriya work, but actually what he was a Brahmana. And he did a lot of effort for us because he used to wake up, maybe he thought in his mind, speculating now, but I say, okay, I need to be a Brahmana at least an hour. Maybe when I wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna ride from 2 to 4, 2 to 5, and I'm gonna dedicate my life to the Brahmana, because after 9 o'clock, the devotees can come with, he used to manage the whole thing, the whole society, many temples, and then at that time, the devotees were very young, 20 years, 25 years. Even Srila Prabhupada sent to Adi Brahmananda Prabhu to buy some property, so they got cheated. So Srila Prabhupada used to be, okay, you sign here, go there, okay, the TV, they're attacking us, what to do. And he said, no, do this. And the devotee, oh, Prabhupada really want to, yeah, do this. And then the devotee blindly, so they believe in Srila Prabhupada 100%. So this is why he could do so much in so many, in a few years, in a few 10, 15 years. So this is why, okay, Srila Prabhupada put this everything in the books. This is also why he was eager to distribute the books, because they want the people to know the truth. Remember, we have yesterday the example that somebody is going to walk through that field and it's full of snakes, that we need to tell them, don't go there. So Srila Prabhupada was seeing all people going to that jungle with the snakes. So this is why he sent his disciples to stop the people with the books. Don't go to there, they are full of snakes. Here is the map. The books is the map, you go here, go there, and you reach your destination. Don't go that way. So on this way of the jungle and the snakes is the whole world. This is why what is important, the association. Because there are people like-minded, people who think that what in the same way we do. This is the association of devotees. The association is the one who say, where are you going? No, I'm going to the jungle. No, there are snakes. Oh, sorry, bro, I forgot. The sandwich, we hear the Bhagavatam, at least for me, we hear the Bhagavatam class, super, very good, very good. After 10 minutes, forget everything. Go to the jungle again. Okay, then this is one day in the night, hear Bhagavad Gita, okay, yes, this is, I got it. And when I woke up, forget it again. And after the Bhagavatam class again, forget everything. Always going to the jungle, going in there the snakes. And there is and the advertisement and the propaganda, the marketing to go in the jungle is very powerful. Even you see, Srila Prabhupada saying that the Vaishyas, they were producing the foodstuffs. So at that time, the only market there was like a vegetables of rice, dal, cows. There were not so many other things. Now this is the minimum. We have services like internet and phones and clothes and cars and insurance and the electricity, gas, and many things that they are distracting us. So this is this is why we always go back to Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada is the perfect master, the perfect, and as the people here saying this verse that the citizens of Prithu Maharaj, they recognize that Prithu Maharaj was always kind with the people, and they are compassionate with the citizen. This is what the good king, what the good king do. See that all the citizens get spiritual knowledge, because the spiritual knowledge is the only thing that's going to bring happiness. And once, for example, here that I noticed that they said it says somewhere that the devotee is the only one who can satisfy the it says that the devotee is the only one who can satisfy the desires of everyone. Because when some devotee people come with different desires, the spiritual master of the Brahmana, he put them in the right track, in the right road to go to Krishna. So all the desires disappear, and they only have remain the spiritual desire. This is why the Brahmana can satisfy the desire of everyone. Okay, so again it's time, no? 9 o'clock? Or we will have some questions? Okay. We can continue. Okay. So this is the point, and here that the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, and also Srila Prabhupada saw, and then Vaishya also Srila Prabhupada did. I think Srila Prabhupada he had the devotees they suggest to him to put incense. So they want to sell incense. I used to sell books. So Srila Prabhupada actually was the perfect also Vaishya, because he was getting money from donation from the selling of the books. Okay, so then Srila Prabhupada saw the different qualities of the devotees. So then he saw that some devotees they have some Vaishya qualities, but Srila Prabhupada said, okay, you can do business. Then he said that what he said? Okay, so they saw the different qualities, and devotees they have Brahminical qualities, and devotees have Kshatriya qualities, but Prabhupada, what he wanted to create is the Brahminical culture, because he didn't have much time, and he needed to create Brahmanas to guide the rest of the population. This is why Srila Prabhupada said, I need one part So now you need to do the other part that is also the Varnashram Dharma. So Srila Prabhupada was in a hurry to create the Brahmanas that time. Okay, so we are going to have questions because I don't have anything to say. Okay, we can have questions. If they have simple question, please. When I joined, okay. When I joined, I lived for some few months in Colombia, and then we moved to Ecuador. We were very passionate, and then the mood in the temple was very good. When Srila Prabhupada, when Guru Maharaj, Srila Maharaj, he used to come to the temple, we used to do a big decoration. We used to go, we have a car, and we used to go and see different trees, and used to cut some banana trees, and decorate the whole temple. We were announcing and cleaning everything. And then at that time, don't do this, what I'm going to say, but we used to steal flowers. Because we live in a nice place, and we used to go in the morning to steal flowers to different gardens. But we have some gardens that we were keeping for festivals, some special gardens. Because when we used to go to chant round 5 o'clock in the morning, nobody was there. So the city was for us, for Krishna. So we used to collect different flowers for Krishna. So then in the festival time, we go to attack those gardens. Sometimes people used to hate us because they woke up in the morning, no more flowers. Okay, and then we were also very naive, very naive. We were young, 20, 21, 22 years old. And then we were stealing all the flowers, and then we were inviting the people of the owner of the house to come to the temple. And the people come and say, oh, my flowers! It never happened like this. But we were inviting many people. At the beginning, we didn't know anything. The Yapatakamara used to teach us everything. He teach us how to do, to play the mirdanga, the kartals, everything. So at that time, we were very enthusiastic. And then we used to travel with Guru Maharaj by bus to the farm. And then one devotee was in charge of the bus, and one time we were no more gas in the middle of the road, so there is no more gas. And then Guru Maharaj told one friend, he said in charge of the bus, he said, you should eat fish. And we said, oh, yeah, because the fish gives a lot of intelligence. But it was a joke. So, we were joking, so Guru Maharaj was always very energetic and very joyful for everything. We was one time where Guru Maharaj, he wanted to, before with the camera, and inside the camera there was one film. You never know, eh? There was one film, and you need to, in order to see the film, you need to put in a dark place. If you put in the daylight, the film will, the film will get spoiled. So then Guru Maharaj said, I need one dark place to open the film. So he said, oh Guru Maharaj, okay, the only dark place is a closet, where you put clothes. Okay, then he said one day we were doing many services, cooking and everything for the Sunday feast. So then Guru Maharaj entered into the closet, and we had one devotee there taking care of this, but the door was kind of open. And he said, no, close the door. So he closed the door and he put the lock. And he was waiting there. But at some point, somebody called him. And he went to do some service. And then Guru Maharaj was knocking in the closet. And then we went there, sorry Guru Maharaj, may you open ways. He said, how you can forget your Guru in the closet? How you can forget your Guru in the closet? So Guru Maharaj was always very merciful. And he was starting to learn Spanish. Because nobody knows English. In South America, nobody knows English. So then Guru Maharaj used to learn Spanish. Now when he preached there in South America, he speaks Spanish. He speaks Spanish. So yeah, we have a nice time. We used to listen to new books. And then we used to joke a lot. We went to the city. And I used to ask the people, the Lord Chaitanya passed with the Ratha Yatra, and the people they didn't understand anything. Somebody said, yeah, they just passed here. There were no questions there in the chat.
Devotees have any question, they can ask Prabhuji or in the chat. Let me see. Okay, lot of echo is there. Huh? Okay. That is also okay, no? Yeah. Any further questions? Hare Krishna. Devotees can hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, will any questions? Anybody wants to ask Prabhuji? Prabhuji has done more than 50 years movement. 1983, Prabhuji joined. So, a long time devotional service. India. Devotee, if any experiences you would like to ask Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna,
Open the video.
Pranam Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, how do we stay consistent with our sadhana, Prabhuji, and faith?
stay consistent with our sadhanas?
Okay, for the sadhana, the main thing on wake up early is sleep early. We cannot sleep early, it's difficult to wake up early. So, this is for good sadhana, good is go to sleep maximum 10 p.m. is, and then we can wake up early. So sometimes what I was doing is trying to attend Marathi and the Japa and even take rest 1 hour after. You can take rest during the day or in the morning or from 7 to 8 or something like that, but it's good to attend as much as possible Mongolartic and then try to chant the rounds in the morning. I was talking to one devotee in the morning. I say, if we don't chant, or at least in my experience, if I don't chant in the morning, then it's like a pain to be with the hands in the japamala for the whole day, and you never finish. So in the morning is the time to do this. So everything that we do in the morning is good, is the best thing. And service is the attitude to always help in the Lord Chaitanya movement, to try to do as much as possible. Service is our ticket back to Krishna, because through service we are showing how much we appreciate Krishna and our Guru.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Bol.
Hare
Thank
Krishna
you.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yeah.
actually this is in Hare Krishna. Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Yes.
Prabhuji, actually this is the question in continuation of my yesterday's question. I found out that we have to break the fast in Parna time. If we don't do it, it's an offense. But I couldn't understand in what way it will be an offense, Prabhuji.
You.
Fast breaking on time.
Huh?
Fast breaking on time.
Yes.
Not break it in the further.
If we don't break.
Yeah, it's become a brother. You can repeat the question, Mataji, again.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, when Prabhuji told me to find out, I got that it's an offense if you don't break the fast during the Parana time. But I couldn't understand in what way it will be an offense, Prabhuji.
I don't think it's an offense. I don't think it's an offense. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the brata is not, they don't take, it's not fulfilling maybe it's not valid or something like that. But I don't think it's an offense.
Prabhuji is clear. Prabhuji is saying it is not an offense. Maybe the vrata what we observe, we will not get the benefit of the results. Phala we will not get.
Yeah, this is my understanding, because it's the logic behind that, right? What do you think, Mataji?
Yeah, true, Prabhuji. It's very true that when we fast, we have to break it. But during that time means a little bit I have a doubt. That's all, Prabhuji, nothing else. But sometimes what happens, Prabhuji, I think in the previous Ekadashi, the breaking time was very short, only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes it was, Prabhuji. It was very
Yes.
difficult to just cope up with the time and break the parna, this thing, Prabhuji. So actually, I broke it with sama rice, but couldn't break it with the grains. It was already crossed, Prabhuji. So I thought the thing, fasting, what I did has gone waste or something. I was just in that opinion, Prabhuji. It was
Yes, it's difficult, yeah. But I think in Prabhupada time, I don't think they were following so strictly. The idea is that, what to do. If it's difficult to break during those minutes, yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, what I understand, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, what I understand is that breaking the fast at the correct prana time, it's considered auspicious as it's associated with completion of the fast, allowing for maximum spiritual benefit. So if you don't do at that time, it's like disrespecting the Lord.
I don't know. I don't know. For me, the respecting is okay. You come to the temple, you don't pay obeisance, but you forget. If you forget to do something, I don't think how is disrespectful, because the brata is what I understand. The logic behind this, I think, the brata is that we do something extra, one austerity extra, to get some benefit, spiritual benefit. So if we forget, or there is 2 minutes or to break, and then we are not doing that, it's not in purpose. It's not like we say, I'm going to forget tomorrow. I don't care anything. You know, I want to break whatever I want, that's it, I don't care. So this is offensive. But if we are trying to do something, some more austerity or something to elevate ourselves, to help in the spiritual life, and we forget. You know, it's not like I think, I see, you know, I know that here in India it's more the regulation and all those things, but I really don't see like this. Offensive when we consciously you do something, but if you forget something, you know.
I think that is clear. Prabhuji has made things very clear. I think Shubhamai Mataji has a question. You can unmute yourself and ask Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam. Prabhuji, one question I have. Prabhuji, once we finish all our responsibility with the children and with husband, so to say, and then can we go to Vrindavan and stay and do some service there with real motives?
He has responsibility with the husband and the children. If your family agree and your husband agree and your children are good enough, are ground enough, maybe it's okay. Yeah, I think you need to consider your husband is okay with that, and then your children, they don't need you anymore, and they agree. Why not?
Okay, thank you so much, Prabhuji. And the other part of answer to the breaking fast on time, I just guessed, Prabhuji, it must be the Paramatma is in our heart, and we are fasting, and the body is suffering that way. So maybe we have to give the food on time. That's a loving way. Just keeping on mind, we eat.
Okay, good, Mataji. Haribol.
Haribol, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Haribol.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Haribol.
Yeah. Any questions further anybody has for Prabhuji? I think fine. So Prabhuji would like to see all of you. You can all videos you can switch on.
Haribol, Ramesh Prabhu, Sri Devi, Haribol,
Hare Krishna Mata.
Haribol,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. By anyway, you are coming to Chennai, Prabhuji?
Chennai, I don't know. I am living in Bangalore now. I would like to go.
Dayavati Devi Dasi Mataji, she is inviting each other.
Okay. Okay, invite me to Chennai. Okay. So I have a place to stay in Chennai. Thank you.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes,
Haribol.
you have a place to stay in Chennai.
Okay.
Welcome, Prabhuji.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I am very, very happy with all of you. And then you'll be patiently hearing me. So it's nice to see so many devotees, this association online. I never experienced like that, but it's good. All of you are smiling, means all of you are okay. When the people are happy, means they have a good leader. I think Namanista Prabhu is doing a very good job and their team, because all of you are very happy.
Yes, Prabhuji. We
Yes,
are
our
very, very
Shri
happy.
Prabhuji is highly motivating us.
Yeah. Yes, we are together just to be happy, to enjoy Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Shashi Srivad Sava. Haribol.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Namanishta Prabhuji has been guiding us right from COVID time, Prabhuji. So he has been guiding us so sincerely and with full heart that we were able to get initiated also and keep on, like what you told us, getting up in Mangal Arati, chanting, all that Prabhuji has only motivated us, and we are strictly following all that, Prabhuji.
Very good. You are in very good hands.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, very good hands.
We will all thank Prabhuji by chanting Hare Krishna
Haribol.
together.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
All
Hare
Sanskrit
Krishna,
also.
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Thank you, everybody. So we'll end the
Krishna,
class.
Krishna Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dhanva
Haribol,
pranam.
Haribol,
Thank
Haribol,
you. Hari bol, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.